And bam!
What's going on, guys? I want to address something right out the gate. I'm at work right now. I feel like shit all goddamn day. So, boss man said, "Go home. We are
So,
good."
if we
Go
come
home.
down with the COVID,
No.
it's his fucking fault.
No, I got a migraine. Like bad. Like I
All right, then.
nausea.
Now, anytime anybody says, I go, how you doing? They go, that's like when the people coming into work, hey, how you doing today? Like, I'm not feeling too good. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad today.
Well, no, it's not like that. I got a headache. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
When I hear you say you don't feel too fucking good, I say, get the fuck away from me.
It's not like I'm going to shove my tongue down your throat and then.
I don't even mean that. I just mean like we've already had people that came to work that had the COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, I got one guy.
If you say that you don't feel that good, then I don't want to be around you.
All right. Well, you're around me. Shit, you were very much around me. We were in close proximity.
No, but that's what that's why I was asking you when you said you feel well. I was like, well, you got the fucking COVID.
I got the Trump juice.
It's not a good
not a good look. Not a good look.
2020 not a good year to not feel well.
Yeah, no. Yo, hey, it's one of the fellow salesmen. What's up, little one?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel like shit.
And I said,
man.
now we have this machine. I told you that.
You have
There's a machine and that they put in my work. Looks like an ATM. When you go in, you push the button, employees, and then it asks you like, do you have these symptoms or whatever? And then you say no, and then it takes a picture of you. It takes your temperature. It says, oh, your body temperature is normal, and then it fucking prints out a little sticker with your picture on it. It says clear. You are now clear to work.
Well, hello, Josh Fullerton.
The other day, I come in and I push it was cold outside. I push the thing and they're like, the thing's like, your body temperature is too low. It's like, well, I don't believe that's one of the symptoms. We'll get like zombification now. Like,
how much did that
my
thing
body
cost?
Temperature is too low. Like, oh, I'm fucking
How much
dying.
do you think that thing cost them to put that little temperature for a fucking Vons? Look, dude, I love you,
dude,
man.
and count. No, I'm not saying that. It's Albertsons and Vons. So count how many stores are in this city.
It's about 20.
I'm saying count how many of the stores there are. Count how many machines they had to buy. And then you say, how much is the machine?
And also, he could sell Earps Sarsaparilla.
Yes.
Which is just another fucking way
You
of
have a
saying
bottle
root beer.
So I can drink it? I know, I didn't bring you one because you fucking bagged on it. I was like, oh, I was going to bring him one, but he fucking made fun of it. It was like, fuck off. Or just open it with your key or something, dude.
Well, look at that. I suddenly
You're an experienced beer drinker. You
I
should
suddenly don't have a bottle opener.
You should know how to open it. No, but yeah, it said it was too low. My body temperature is too low. It's like, well, becoming a zombie instead of getting COVID. Be careful, I might eat you by lunchtime.
It's a twist off.
I don't know. It's just a weird world we're living in.
Jesus, got over my fucking table. Jesus Christ. All right.
Give me that towel.
All right, you good. Julia says we can start the show now.
Give me that towel.
We go wet now. I got a guys spilling stuff.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a weird world we're living in now.
No, but here's my point. For an Albertsons, how much money did they actually spend?
But that's what I'm saying. Times however many stores there are, times how much that machine costs. Whatever it was more. It was more than they're afraid of getting from lawsuits if people get sick at work.
Yes. And then Adam Martinez is asking us, what do we have to say about the hearings? I ain't got shit to say about
what
the
hearings.
I don't know. He's probably just trying to.
What hearing? I mean, there was a hearings where they tried to say again the election fraud. Bill Barr said today, Justice Department looked into it. They ain't found nothing.
No, it's over. It's over.
If the frogman won't fucking jump on this, then you ain't got nothing.
I will say this much. Did you see Trump when the people said
now they're saying people should be shot and shit? Have you seen that?
Yeah. But you see the one where they said to Trump, "Are you going to leave?" And he goes, "Excuse me, you don't talk to me like that. I'm the president. You don't talk to the president of the United States like that. That's very mean. Very mean.
Man, go fuck yourself.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? I imagine, as fat as he has to fuck himself because Melania ain't
Apparently,
touching that.
he read his Twitter. 'Cause
You told him to go fuck himself
every
1,000
fucking day.
times over. Hey, look, you know what, man? We're not.
Fuck, he's the
We're
president of the
not
United States.
that important. I don't think Trump is up at night. Now,
I know that.
Now Trump is
'Cause
up at night.
I haven't been able to get myself banned. I've been wanting to get banned.
Now they
I've
can't.
been trying for years and years and years to get banned. Even before that case, I was trying.
Well, you know the one person who's on the
But I never got banned.
the person who's on Trump's hit list
My
is
friend?
the person who's on Trump's hit list is Bill Maher. Bill Maher is because remember Trump sued him for $5 million.
Oh yeah.
and
He didn't
that's-
win though, did he?
and no, they settled out of court. And
Trump's gotta have a record for like most lawsuits ever filed and most never won.
well, and actually, when you think about it,
Has he ever won a trial in his life?
probably because you got to remember. I forgot Bill. What
I never heard about it. If you did,
John Oliver did a thing on this. They I forgot the proper word for it. It's basically where you sue somebody where they don't have enough money to countersue.
Right. So it's bullying.
Yeah, and that's it.
He's
But-
like, I can sue you and make you go bankrupt, but
Yeah.
but it doesn't cost me,
Josh says the Giuliani hearings. Giuliani,
Yeah.
I don't want to go back into
It's
down this
ridiculous.
rabbit hole. Look, these guys are jackasses. The only thing about Bill Barr is the only one who said they said to him, "Don't you care about your legacy?" And he goes, "I don't give a crap about that."
I told you that.
He-
All they care about is forcing their fucking will down your
no,
throat.
but
They don't care about their legacy or if they look like assholes.
Giuliani genuinely wanted to be respected, and that's
Well, that time is long gone.
well, no, you know what? So he was on. My father loves watching Kennedy. Kennedy was his old VJ from MTV back in the '90s, and now she's on Fox Business in the afternoon. And what Fox Business is in case you don't want to watch the hardcore Fox News, they have the lighter side, Fox Business.
right.
And she's in her 50s, but she's kind of like ironically hot. Like she's kind of like hot.
She's
for
always been like ironically hot.
Right. And then they when they put her in come fuck me pumps and they have her legs like all flashing her legs and shit. And so she says to Giuliani, I mean, this is all bullshit. I'm paraphrasing. And he goes, what? And she goes, this is kind of like Michael Steele. You're just, blowing dog whistles. What? Are you accusing me of being like Steele? And she goes, well, you're pulling ideas out of nowhere and with nothing to back it up. And he flips his shit. He goes, I've got it all letters on good authority. And she's like, okay, show it. What? And she
Right.
goes, show it.
Right.
I've got the evidence.
Right.
Okay, well, let's see the evidence. And
For some reason, I didn't bring it to court.
no, I brought it to a fertilizer place.
What I'm saying is like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then they're still going on and on and on about it, and people still believe it. It's like, well, how come you haven't brought any of this to court? Because it's not real.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, you remember what Bill Maher was sued for, right?
What?
Josh knows.
Defamation or something?
No. So what he said was back when Trump was running the first time around in like 2012, he said, Obama could be from Kenya. I've heard things. So Maher goes, this is ridiculous. How do we know that you weren't the child of an orangutan?
Right.
So he goes, what? He claims I was born an orangutan. And Bill Maher goes, it's a joke, stupid. You can't call me an orangutan. You can't accuse me of being an orangutan. And you're like,
From Orangutangistan.
so,
This guy is such a.
so Bill Maher says,
This is the one thing.
Bill Maher says that I'm an orangutan. We're going to cut about this. I'm very much not an orangutan. Very much not an orangutan. Melania knows I'm not an orangutan.
Orangutan.
I'm orangutan.
I do like their pie. He's like,
I am not a lemon orangutan. Never been to orangutan. I don't know anything about.
Here's the deal.
I've been told many times that I have the strength of an orangutan, but I'm not an orangutan.
This is the one thing that
I'm not an
that I will
orangutan.
never understand about any of this. Is that if you were going to go out, right, and make a cult and be like, all right, this is a cult and we're going to follow somebody. Okay. Why would you pick this fucking guy? The dumbest fucking guy you could find with
Romans 1, 2, and
big
3.
and orange and like has been a failure at everything he's ever done.
Excuse me, Bruce.
And you're like, I'm gonna follow this guy.
Excuse me, Bruce. Romans 1, 2, and 3.
He's the best thing ever. You're like,
Romans 1, 2, and 3.
This is all you could find was this.
Get a
fucking
look at
guy.
my wife, Milani Yee. I love it. I love it. Romans 1, 2. Nobody knows the Bible more than me. Nobody. I wrote. You know what they said.
What did he say?
He
Tried to quote it once.
Yeah,
and fucked
Rome.
it
That's
up.
why. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I always like how he tilts his head because he's deep in thought. He wants to make it look like he's more intelligent than he is. Let me tell you something. In the book of Moron, it's been said that there was the hidden chapters. They were calling them the Trump chapters. Nobody ever in the history of America has a story like this. It's amazing. It's amazing. No, now I just want to, I've been told by many people. They go, you know what, Donald has so many good stories in the Bible, and I go, I was in the Bible, and they try to act surprised. I was in the Bible. I didn't know. And then they said, yeah,
the number of the beast.
and then they said this, Bruce. They said, you see the 2 footprints in the sands. That time when you only saw 1 footprint?
Yeah.
That was when I was carrying Jesus. He said to me, he goes,
I made that into a meme once. It says, why was there only 1 footsteps? And God's like, because I don't exist. Like,
no,
I was never there.
God exists. God exists. Beautiful, beautiful God. And I took this beautiful God and I said to him, God, are you sure you want me to carry you? And he goes, in Donald Trump we trust. He said that. He said, she put me on the money too. Put me on the bills. I'm thinking maybe
change the money to orange.
we'll make a special bill. We'll make a special bill.
Did you hear Gerardo was like they should name the vaccine Trump, so that then that'd be something nice to give him on the way out.
Trump vaccine, yeah.
And then people could go, "Did you get your Trump?" Like,
yeah. So here's the deal.
Are you fucking serious?
So now here's the thing.
I've never seen anything like it.
This is what worries me now. Now, I have a very conservative neighbor.
Right.
Very conservative. He's in Boston. Yankee fan too. Go figure. Now, we'll put that to the side. Conservative guy from Boston, northeast part of the corridor, off to the side. I have a friend I used to work with. She is, I guess she's in Texas. I guess you could call her somewhat of a conservative. We're going to put her on the bottom. You know, a guy in Utah. We're going to call him conservative. Those 3 people, all conservative. The one, I'm worried about this COVID stuff. Now, the first one says to me, Rob, at your new job, they're not hardcore on the masks, are they? They're not mask Nazis, are they? Mask Gestapos.
Mask Nazis.
And I go, well, no.
Put on some mask. You will put on the mask.
You wear the mask, yeah?
Then show us your papers.
So I said, well, you got to have the mask. You don't want some customer, some Karen coming in. I want to
kills me.
I want to speak as so I go, look. No, I mean, they are, because they don't want some Karen coming off the street reporting us and then the cops are there. So he goes, I get that. You know what, though? They're going to have the vaccine soon. Yo, brother. Oh, man, brother. Oh, man, I hope you're not drinking that Kool-Aid.
Hey, listen, I'm not an anti-vax guy. I'm not. But to me, me and Charlie were talking about this morning. This seems rushed to me. No, I'm serious.
They
You know
gotta
how
do
long
something.
it takes to make a vaccine usually?
You
And how
know,
many
I'm trying-
tests and trials they fucking do to make sure they don't fuck you up? And like, you're going to tell me that they just busted this out in 6 months? And you're not going to be like, hey, man, maybe it could possibly, I'm not saying don't do it or don't take it. I'm not saying that at all.
Okay.
But it does make me think like, hey, this is kind of rushed.
So
This is not something you should rush. This smacks of desperation.
But wait a minute. This is the thing. Your concern is that it's too fast, and that's reasonable. The answer I got from the first guy was, brother, man, there's a video floating around, man.
Of course, you got nanobots in it. They're gonna,
Nanobots.
They're going to use it to track you.
Nanobots. Now, the next one is the woman, and she looks at me and she goes, "Oh my God, Rob, I don't know about that vaccine. It done got nanobots in it. They're going to
Yeah,
track.
but that's what I'm saying. These people are brainwashed.
They're going to send us right to the government."
They have a network now on the internet that they can reach all these people, and they just flood their brains with fucking crazy shit.
Oh, you know
And
what?
some of our friends are these people. There's people that I love dearly, that I know personally, that believe some of the most ridiculous, crazy shit you ever. My fucking aunt. I called my aunt on Thanksgiving because I was like, I thought my parents might be over there because I tried to call my dad's and he didn't answer the phone. So I was like, well, I'll call my aunt, who's a big Trumper. But the deal is, we don't ever talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I want to. But let me get to
Well, I'm just going to tell you though how these people are, and then you can say. So I called my aunt, and she fucking went right into it. Like I didn't bring it up, she did. She started talking about all these masks and how they this and that and how the governor here's a dictator and you know blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I just sat there and took it. I didn't say anything because I'm like, I don't want to get in a fight with my aunt on Thanksgiving. You know, like I just let her fight, and she's getting older. Like I just let her fucking go on.
That's fine, but that's fine. But she's
these people are brainwashed. No,
well,
but I'm saying,
but the third one, and this is the point, and this is why you almost lost it there. The third person is a Northeastern guy like myself. He's conservative.
the Boston guy.
And he looks at me and I tell him the story about the first one. He goes, "Bobby, that's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Hey, that shit doesn't happen. They're not going to fucking put no fucking Bobby, you know how fucking much nanobots cost?
Right.
That'd be a $10,000 injection.
Right. For each person.
For each person. Get the fuck out of here. And here's
But
what
like this shit's not
but
cheap.
here's what it comes down to. To me, it always came down to the one common denominator: education. The people who you got to worry about their education. That's when I go, the basics are kicking your ass.
Yeah. Basic science, basic math, basic fucking anything.
Math.
History. These people don't know anything about anything. That's why I was saying it. And I'm always arguing with them on the internet. And then after a while, I don't do it anymore.
No.
I pretty much retired from that because I'm like, these people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
the problem with these people is that they're uneducated. I always go read a fucking book, please. And
that's it. And we're gonna
to
take it. And we're gonna drop that because I don't want this to siphon off people. No more with the fucking Biden won. Kamala Harris will be the president in a year after Biden fractures himself out. And that's going to be it, you know, and you'll have your guys with their conspiracy theories vote in Georgia, get the two guys over the finish line.
Well, I still want to see what happens because it looks to me like they're going to run this game all the way.
Nah, of course, Trump's pardoned Flynn, he'll pardon
So
everything.
is he
But
how's he going to get out of there?
Cutting it off. The reason why is because it's a rabbit hole. We're going down the rabbit hole of endless thought and theory that evolves into nothing but just talking about Trump's an asshole and these people are assholes and this one's an asshole. It doesn't matter.
It's way bigger than Trump himself.
No. But I'm saying the politics. I'm saying the politics in general is an endless fucking black hole. And
it's a psychological thing.
No, but I don't care because it doesn't. I want to enjoy myself. Now, this fucking guy lost, and they verified the votes. It's over. We've all said what we were going to say about this fucking guy and about the scenario. We know who the players are. We know who he's picking. And if by January 20th, fucko tries to do something stupid, they'll pull some guns on him and drag his punk ass out, and that'll be it. And now, what I want to see him.
That's the first time that's ever happened in the history of the world.
I want to see it so bad.
Where he's just like, I'm not leaving. He's gonna chain himself to the
but
desk.
Irregularities.
That little tiny desk.
Oh, yeah.
To it.
Fuck him. Now, the one I'm interested in is Alex Jones because I don't actually watch Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
I bet he's going crazy right now.
Let me tell you something about this. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, I'm really that hurt my head to do that today. I'm telling you, man, I have a fucking migraine. I had look. All right, first of all, don't start off your day with a slice of pecan pie that you put rum in when you made it. And yeah, the rum burns off, but it's just sugar.
I got a headache. I'm fucking.
The sugar burns. Just sugar, and then wash it down with artificially flavored coffee, and just like, oh fuck. Now, my buddy is watching this.
Why are you drinking that nasty coffee?
I don't know. My buddy's watching this, and he's trying to tell me how to fix my camera so it's not constantly readjusting. And you know what? I am not seeing an option to do that because it's always
Right.
and I'm trying to fix that. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you, we're going to be getting, or me personally, and he's obviously has the option to too. We're going to be getting some better shit soon. Better lighting is coming within a week or two because I'm going to be investing in getting some much better lighting, which is going to be fucking awesome. And I'm going to be utilizing green screen. Should have done this a long time. I have it. I fucking have it.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny screen, so we got to bunch up a little bit. So we're going to be huddling like we're two homeless guys in the winter. But the fucking point of the show is caption this. You know, grab an image, caption this. What do you think? What do you say? And we're going to get back to that, or get to that. But the fucking lighting, when I tried to do this, my head was black. I sat there for 2 days straight trying to figure out the green screen, and everything worked except my head was black. It looked like it was in hell. I had like black flames
two
over
silhouettes, like
yeah, just like it looked like death. So
shadow puppets.
yeah, it's fucking awful. I look, it was fucking dying, and my buddy's like, "You need more lights, Rob." My friend Brian, who he runs the magic shows on Third Universe, he looks and acts and sounds like you ever see American Psycho?
Yeah,
with Christian Bale. He's
Patrick Bateman.
He's Christian Bale.
Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, he's Patrick Bateman. He'll just go, Rob, do you know
Huey Lewis in the news was
the greatest love of all? One of Genesis'
one of the
greats.
greatest songs ever written about love and loss.
Oh God, Bruce will sit on my lap. Oh fuck no, no! What the fuck's wrong with you? We're not doing that game. We did that.
What's
All right.
that?
And she said, "You'll sit on my lap."
For what?
No, good to get closer together with the green screen.
Oh yeah.
No, Julia, we could go back to playing the game. What would you? Who would you suck off for $10,000? If you had to take
10 grand's not enough.
All right. Hold on, we'll get back into this. Okay, now we'll work.
I think it's funny that you're just like I said. We're living in the craziest time I've ever seen.
All right, hold on.
All the way around. I mean, I'm just saying, all the way around with pandemic, COVID,
happy
masks,
time, happy time. So here's the thing,
President
Julia.
Like, oh, we shouldn't talk.
We're gonna start off easy. We'll give you an easy one, okay?
Yeah.
$10,000 tax free, and all you got to do is take some of Don Jr.'s throat yogurt. You know, you're gargling, pushing it through the teeth, the whole 9 yards. You are getting in there.
Kimberly Guilfoyle yells at you.
Yes, Kimberly Guilfoyle's in the corner going, "We will make it great again!" And you're just and now $10,000. Now we're gonna do this differently. Before we had different people in the family. Right now, I'm going to just say no gay. The best one out of the family is if you're a chick or gay or whatever. Don Jr. I mean,
what does that say?
That's not much to work with, but
this is the best one.
Okay. Don Jr. Now, $10,000 tax free, and you're swallowing. This is all the juice right there. This is the tzatziki sauce in every Greek restaurant.
Straight cash on the table.
Straight cash on the table. Now, here's what's even better: eye contact, full, and smiling. You got to really enjoy this. And again. Kimberly Guilfoyle has got a Fox podium desk, and she's just screaming at you with like, captions behind. 10,000 straight cash. I got no response yet. I'm waiting on this one. We're losing people. I don't think this is.
She's like, oh fuck, like
yeah. Kimberly Guilfoyle's like, America will be great again, and she will swallow the love.
Right. Or she's yelling orders, barking orders at you.
Yeah, she's directing traffic as to what you do.
Full on cuckold shit. Like
she's completely directing the traffic on this. You are the puppet. This is like there's
massive amounts of cocaine involved. You know that.
You are the pool boy. You are the pool boy here. You're Falwell. He's Falwell, and you're the pool boy, or she's Falwell, and you just nothing on that. All right.
What about that?
I don't know. He sued or some shit. He's done.
No, we were talking about that before though. Like, what kind of guy like wants to watch?
There's a lot of pornos like that. I think it's in the voyeuristic sense of your wife is now the star of the show and you can't watch yourself fucking. Oh, no, hold on. Wait a minute. We got an answer.
Oh,
Nah, not Junior. Maybe Benny Shapiro. All right, now.
Benny.
Wait, Bruce.
You're that dry ass.
All right, so $10,000. You're gargling Ben Shapiro, right down to the tonsils. Okay, now $100,000. 100,000.
Up in the ante.
100,000.
100 grand. Cash on the table again.
Cash
Tax free.
on the table,
Cash.
tax free.
In a fucking
Not
bag.
it's all counted. It's all brand new,
It's a little
neat
duffel bag.
blue bills, blue Benjamins, all beautiful printed. It smells good. You know when you get
For who? For what?
for Julia. Now this
No,
time,
I'm saying for what?
well,
what you
I know
gotta
we're
do
getting
for
there.
it.
Now we're talking Blumpkin. Now
Blumpkin.
We're doing a Blumpkin this time. He's got the runs.
Who's the Blumpkin?
You don't know what a Blumpkin is?
No.
You've never heard of invented by Dee Snider from Twisted Sisters when you're blowing someone while they take a shit? A Blumpkin. So now
You invented that and took credit for it?
it's a Dee Snider invented it.
I want everybody to know that I came up with this.
Hold on, let me look it up. Dee Snider and Blumpkin.
Where did you hear this?
Who invented it? Hold on, maybe it wasn't him.
What did you? I was gonna say. Where did you hear
That's what everyone knows about the Blumpkin.
this? I didn't know. Fucking Blumpkin. The fuck?
Okay, wait, Blumpkin inventor. I'm pretty sure it was Dee Snider from Twisted Sisters.
Alexander Blumpkin. He's not the guy with the name. Snorkel inventor.
Yeah, but who invented that? I thought it was Dee Snider.
There it is. Wait, there it is. It's much like a Blumpkin, a man receiving a blowjob while sitting upon a toilet.
Okay, who invented the Blumpkin?
Eminem?
No, the Blumpkin's been around long before Eminem.
He just took it. He just made it famous.
Let me see.
I don't know why you care so much about who came up with it.
I think it's D. I think it's D. All right, so here's the thing. Julia.
It wouldn't surprise me, but
He's got the runs. Okay. He went to Roberto's taco shop and he got a wet burrito. And the wet burrito is doing what it does. It's going through the system rapidly. He's white. He's a
people
Jew.
are so fucked
He's a Jew. They don't have a very, they don't have a spicy diet. So this wet burrito is rapidly coursing through his butthole. And while he's releasing, he wants you to finish him up. Now, again, this time, instead of eye contact, your eyes are straight down, right through the gooch spot of the bowl. You're seeing everything. But again, it's 100,000 cash. No questions
yeah,
asked.
but who is this?
She's going
Is this still Junior?
Ben Shapiro.
Oh, Benny.
Ben Shapiro. And he and again,
So the pussy can't be wet, but his ass sure is.
all right. Okay.
Where did
now.
these people come from?
All right, now. So, hold on a second. Let's
Fucking Benny.
Shapiro.
He seems like he'd be a real fun guy to hang out with, huh? Hey guys, what are you guys doing today? Staying away from you. You fucking drag, man. What are you trying to do?
I just remembered that I wanted to fix the camera from constantly
Right?
adapting.
We couldn't possibly do this when we're not.
I didn't think
live.
about it until now. It didn't dawn on me until like I did it for that first time. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. I knew it was something I was supposed to do. So I mean, now we're putting this out there for anyone. $100,000 cash.
For giving
Ben Shapiro a Blumpkin. Okay. No eye contact this time. It was $10,000.
He's full of shit, so he can do it on demand.
$10,000 blowjob. $100,000
on the toilet though.
Yes,
That's
$100,000 is a Blumpkin. Now
how do you fucking approach that? How do you ask your wife something like that? You know that's what you're into.
Get over here!
You're like, hey, honey, come in here.
I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone.
I got an idea.
You say I don't give you pay you no attention,
Right.
and you say I'm bad with time management. Well, here's how we're gonna manage my time.
Right.
You get your ass over here. All right, now.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna shave while this is happening. This is the ultimate time saver.
I'm doing you a favor.
Right.
Get back to cooking. Now, here's the $1 million one. You know there's $1 million.
Oh yeah. In the briefcase, same thing. Cash money.
Cash.
On the table, briefcase.
Cash money. Okay. Cash fucking money. The next one is this. The Blumpkin's over.
It can't possibly get much worse than that. Oh, but it can.
Yes. You know me well.
This is Rob Boss Larry's driving his car. You don't know where
Now,
it's going.
we just did the Blumpkin. But now for $1 million, you're the toilet paper. We're talking Rusty
Right.
Trombone. Rusty Trombone, $1 million. Now for
Whoever came up with all this shit? Seriously. Somebody sat around and thought all that up.
Rusty Trombone is your $1 million option. That's your $1 million cash
People are fucking.
money. $1 million cash money, and you're in there. You're cleaning it out. You're cleaning out all the pipes. You're cleaning out the lint trap. That's it. You're cleaning out the lint trap. $1 million. It's $1 million. Cash money. No one's going to report it. You can spend it and trickle it out. Put it under the bed, slowly invest in your penny stocks until nobody notices. Oh, where'd you get the money? I found it here and there. Do it over 10 years. No one will ask. $1 million over 10 years. Somebody will ask. It's $1 million. Go fucking buy you a stock in Apple or some shit. They'll still be around. $1 million over 10 years. So, they'll give it to you one shot, but you don't want to be stupid about it.
You should like Publishers Clearinghouse where you get your choice.
I mean, it's not like Steve.
You get $1 million in cash or $5,000 a week for the rest of your life.
I mean, now you're cleaning out Ben Shapiro. It's not like Steve Harvey's going to be back there with the big paper check. No, they're going to give you a briefcase and get you the hell out of there. And $1 million, $1 million bucks, you're going to go to a dentist. Is a
He
good
does that now too.
Oh, Publishers Clearing. Yeah, he's been doing that.
Dude, that guy's the biggest whore. He'll do anything they fucking give him a check.
All right, Mr. Black Man. Excuse me, my name is Stevie. Your name is whatever the fuck I say it is. All right. I was a king of comedy. No. The kings of comedy is the guy at the end who died. You were the guy who warmed everybody up.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's nothing he won't do for cash.
Anyways, so now we're $1 million, and you're cleaning Ben Shapiro out. I mean, this has to be a kosher job if you catch my drift. There can't be any salt left in there.
You got to elbow Steve Harvey out of the way, apparently.
Yeah. I will do it.
Did you say $1 million? He's like, it's like, this motherfucker will do anything for money.
All right, now wait a minute. Now here's the thing.
There's no limit to his whoredom. Like, no.
Here's the thing.
No, not at all.
Now we've got a bonus round.
Oh, bonus round. What are you getting the bonus?
All
First
right.
of all, better be a good bonus.
Now bonus round is a G6. No, Julia's out. Now you get a G6. Now the Ben Shapiro is going to cover all the taxes and the titles. You'll get a pilot on retainer.
What did
Oh, Julia says it would be kosher, seeing she's a Jew too. Julia, it's $100,000. Excuse me, $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million, and you're cleaning them out. You got $110,000 already. Okay, you had a couple of bad blowjobs. Okay, you're over that now. It's over. You got $1 million. That's going to be $1,110,000, and all you got to do is just clean the palate.
Now, what's this bonus?
Now the bonus is a G6.
What's that?
G6 is a private
Private jet.
All
right.
Private jet.
With pilot and everything.
Pilot's covered.
Right.
He's on a retainer. In other words, Shapiro is just paying for everything. Now, this time around, Julia, I know you said you're up, but I'm putting this out there for everybody. It just so happens that he has IBS. He's got irritable
There's
bowel.
always some fucking scatological shit going on whenever you start talking. I can't help but think that you paid a little extra at one point. You're like, hey, how much? This is cool, but how much for you two?
All right, wait a minute now. Just let me. G6.
Right.
Okay. We can upgrade it to a Falcon because those will go all around halfway around the world on one gas tank. Okay.
Anyway,
he's got IBS. He's a little compacted. He's a little bound up. So what you got to do there is you got to work this thing. Laxatives aren't doing it. All you have at your disposal is a bottle of aloe vera and gloves.
gloves.
I laugh because of Julia.
With the beads.
I look at
You
Julia.
put the beads and then pull it like a lawnmower. Like,
All right, so Julia is barfing profusely. All right.
You're like, here we go. You ready? Yep. There we go. You had ought to get her
All
going.
right, wait a minute. All right. We're gonna sweeten the pot now. We're gonna put that off to the side. That's still on the table for this jet. But we'll add to it lifetime pilots, lifetime fuel, lifetime service and repairs on your own private jet.
Right. But you already got $1 million.
But besides Ben Shapiro, you've got to do all of the aforementioned to Chris Christie. We're adding Chris Christie. We're adding former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
And as he sits in that lawn chair.
Oh yeah. And by the way, the roles you got a lot of work. You got more work to do. But lifetime, and we will give you 10% stock in Amazon, SpaceX, 10% equity, Amazon, SpaceX, and what's the third one? And this shit show on Facebook. It's 10% equity in the top 3 companies. And all you got to do is do your New Jersey governor proud. That's all you got to do. You got to do your New Jersey governor proud. All you got to do is clean him out. And Ben Shapiro. Okay?
Well, Ben?
You got to finish the job. No.
Well, she already finished the job.
No,
She's
she's barfing. She's barfing. I'm giving her options. I'm giving her.
No one said that you couldn't puke.
No, okay.
You put a bucket next to you. You don't have to enjoy it.
No. They don't like puke.
Some sick fuck that's doing this stuff. They might actually enjoy watching you retch.
No. See, they want to take you to Paris if you catch my
People are
drift.
fucked up. Did I say that?
We're talking Eiffel Tower. We're talking the Eiffel Tower, Shapiro, and Chris Christie. Eiffel Tower.
What, up on top?
You don't know the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, no, it's another fucking... Oh. What?
She's in the middle.
They
Eiffel
lean
Tower.
Together?
Eiffel Tower. She's in the middle.
They lean...
Yeah.
Well, Fat Christie would just fall on top of Ben Shapiro and crush him.
No.
She's fucking skinny.
Yeah,
Scrawny
well,
little fuck.
the Shapiro's young. He's strong enough to hold him.
You gotta get some more... Dude, Christie is fat as fuck. It's like Jabba the Hutt leaning down on you.
We have
fall that on top of you.
We have an answer. Julia said, "I'd rather go back to the old man from the first challenge."
The old man.
From the first challenge that we did months
The
ago.
190-year-old man. Like, I'd rather have that than these fucking douchebags. Like,
All right, so all right. And nobody else wants to join in on that. All right.
well, why would they?
I'm telling you, a G6 and $1 million
Like,
bucks.
who else wants to join in on licking Ben Shapiro's ass? Like,
I'm fucked up.
well, yeah, exactly. There's something I said. I'm telling you right now. You don't have to admit it, but I think you paid extra. I think you're what they call a specialist in the business. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, here he comes. He's a specialist.
Oh, God. I once had a
Very specific his needs.
there's a reoccurring guest on the Howard Stern show whose bit is he likes the Jeff the Vomit guy, and he likes having women throw up on him, and he
No,
doesn't.
that's what I mean. There's somebody who's into that. People are fucked up, man.
I had a chick try to do a golden shower with me, and that was fucking bizarre. And she's just like, "Hey, Rob, I want to see if you're into golden shower."
The first time a girl ever squirted on me, I thought that.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
did
piss.
she just pee on me?
Yeah, well, she did,
It's not exactly the same.
but it's part piss.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't say it isn't, but I'm saying it's not like straight full on, she just to take.
Oh no, you're not gonna taste Michelob Light coming out of her, but I'm just putting it out there.
But it was like that. I was like, that's what,
oh,
I thought immediately was like,
So it was
did
like
she just fucking?
so it was like
What the
malt
fuck?
liquor coming out of her badge.
No.
Was it hoppy, or was it more?
No, she just stood up
Oh yeah.
and did it right on me. Because she was all asking me, like, have you ever been with a squirt girl? And I was like, no, And then she was all like, oh, she was on top of me. And then she was like, when she was getting ready to come, she just fucking stood up
Oh no.
right over top of me. It was like, poof. And I was like, holy shit. Did she just piss on me? It was like,
Oh Jesus
I thought that for a minute. I was like, this is kind of weird. Then I was like, oh,
Now
it's kind of cool because, a girl like that, she can't fake it.
Julia
She
said
ain't faking getting off. She's getting off. You know what I mean? So You're like-
nipple. What does nipple mean, Julia?
and once you realize that, you're like, ooh, I'm fucking getting her off. Like, then it makes you hot.
Specialist. And her specialty was defecating on you.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
Did you visit her establishment?
Oh my God, her establishment. That's what we're calling it.
Or wherever she fucking performs this specialized service.
You know what? The last girl who was in my car squirted, and now my car smells off.
Ah!
And I've been trying to Febreze it, and it
You
won't.
didn't know that? Did she tell you?
No, I mean, yeah, I felt it.
No, what I'm saying
Like,
before.
oh.
So you would know not to fuck her in the car.
Read the comment before my spelling correction. I'm kinky, but not into that. Rob, tie me up. Nipper clamps. Oh, clamps. Nipple clamps. Right, but I'm not into scat. Okay,
Okay. So you like the hot wax shit? And
the candles. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's,
but pour the wax on me and fucking tie up with the nipple clamp. And maybe some slight whipping.
All I saw was I saw it NI, and then I saw it
With that cat of nine tailsy thing they got. Like, you ever
Yeah,
seen that
but
thing?
Bruce. It started off. I just saw when I saw the upper comment. I saw the first two letters NI and the last two ER and clamps. I went, wait, what? What kind of clamps?
Oh shit!
Whoa! What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, see, she's like, yes, the candles and.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, so Julia's into being destroyed. Mine is being shit on.
This chick put handcuffed me once.
No, I'm not.
That's the only time I ever did it.
No.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't like that feeling of not, like she could kill you
Take your wallet.
or anything. Well, no, it was my girlfriend at the time. I lived there with her, so I wasn't worried about her taking my wallet or something. But still, it's like to be helpless like that.
So would you?
She handcuffed me to the steel, to the metal bed frame.
Is Charlie ever tying you up?
No, that's what I said. I wasn't really into it.
Yeah. So today we have
I was really into that
I
chick,
want-
though,
I
so I
wanted
let
to
her do
get
whatever she wanted.
yeah, I want to get everyone's thought today. So today we were speaking about this off the air, if you will. So today we have Elliot Page. Ellen Page says she's now Elliot Page.
Yes.
Who's this?
Yes, she changed. She changed to a man.
It wasn't me.
Not Ellen Page. Now it's
Well, I think
Elliot Page.
she's still, for the time being, a girl. I don't
know if she is or isn't. She's been dropped out for a while. She could have had a surgery.
Whoa. Charlie says she has nipple clamps.
I'm sure she does.
Shit. Oh shit, Bruce. You in for it to see. Oh my god.
I'm certain she does.
It's been a long night at work, honey. I'm tired. I'm sure you are, baby. They don't have to go in the nipples.
Right. Right under your fucking ball sack. It's like a clink.
Dogs are howling.
There are people like that. People that like to be dominated. Treat me like shit, please. Tell me I'm a dog. People are into all kinds of weird shit.
Charlie's planning on taking the voice. I love the end of I like watching Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and he had this running gag where he was asking Adam Driver to do all this frustrated sexual shit to him, and then Adam Driver answers the phone and he's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? So that was the best. Crush my landings, you big broad masculine man. And he's like, John, you need to say you're sorry. Oh, and go out. Excuse me, was that an order? Are you ordering me? Go out, you big Mr. Bean looking piece of crap.
Right, insult me.
Yeah. Right.
Make me feel like dirt.
Yeah,
there are people like that. They like it.
No, I went to the massage parlor around that, before they tore it down, and one of the Asian ladies put her finger up my ass, and I was like, no.
Oh, like.
I was like,
People talk about that. They're like the prostate stimulation. Yeah, but I'm just like, no, I don't like anything in my ass.
The driver from the Howard Stern show, Ronnie Munn, likes getting pegged in the ass with a big dildo.
I don't like anything.
Yeah, no.
I never have been into it. Just am not into it. I don't know why. Just not. Just stay away from the. I haven't very many rules for I don't like nothing in the ass. I don't like piercings on the genital. Keep the sharp objects away from my genitals. That's a pretty hard and fast
Prince
rule.
Albert. Who the fuck thought they'd fucking put a clamp on
These
their
guys
dick?
that got their fucking big pieces of metal sticking out of their cock is like, dude.
Yeah, the Prince Albert.
What the fuck are you doing?
What's wrong with people?
They're fucked up. That's what's wrong with them.
Vegas, though. I see you found love from outside of Vegas. The women in Vegas were fucked up.
Yeah, I told you I only had a couple experiences and they were fucked up. The people that I met are fucked up.
Oh my God.
Underneath the surface, they're fucked up.
Charlie's taking notes. We have to have her we have to have her here. We have to have her come by next week.
No, I said she could come.
Yeah, you Charlie, you have an open invitation. And Charlie is in a movie.
I wanted to say something about it and not just show up here like, oh, I brought my girlfriend.
No. But Charlie's going to be in a movie. I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about. I figured
you wouldn't mind,
Yeah. No, by the way, thank you for that shit. Thank you for that.
For what?
No, for being considerate.
No, that's what I mean. We're like, oh, I just told my girlfriend she could be on the show.
But I want to give a shout out to Charlie because she's going to be in a movie soon, and
right.
I don't know how much of it she's allowed to talk about, but it's
not a lot of us had to sign a disclosure agreement or whatever.
Yes, I was here for that.
So can't talk too much about it.
And
I would imagine.
So look for that soon. I don't know what the name of it was, but I don't know if it's just the one scene. Yes. And yeah, Charlie, you're welcome. We've got the setup, we got the mics, and then
I said a couple weeks ago I said that. I was like, well, you could come on the show, but then I thought to myself,
Negative.
it was like, well, I don't want to look like that dude, who's just like,
yo, here's my girl.
Right. I told her she could be on the show, like.
Well, hey there, I'm gonna be famous one day. No, she's a great talent and very funny. And
you know what I mean.
Hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's be shameless. Monetize,
This
right?
is the weirdest part about
where is
dating,
she?
in
Where
another
is she going to be performing next?
She'll be at Shonkla's tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's performing tomorrow.
Yeah. Sammy show. So Shonkla's tomorrow night on Desert Inn in Las Vegas.
Shonkla's, and she brings a guitar.
So you should come out.
And she does
now
musical
ukulele.
She does musical numbers, and it's something about shitting and musical numbers. I don't know, and bowel movements and nipple clamps on his balls, and it's really, really good. And yeah, Julia will be there, and they'll just tie him up to the wall. And they'll do it like the old Chris Farley Saturday Night Live skit where he plays in the Japanese game show, and they're just gonna put, fucking electrodes right there from a car battery. And
you answer question. Are we shock balls?
Chico Choki Pino. Chico Pino.
So they were sharing this thing today about how it was like suicide rates are up in Japan, and then because of the lockdowns and the COVID or whatever. And I was thinking to myself, they just kill themselves all the fucking time.
They go to Mount Fuji.
What is any different than they got a whole forest where they go out there and kill themselves.
I was just about to say that they have a forest,
suicide forest
on the way to Mount Fuji. That people wander.
There's the COVID's pushing them over the edge. I don't think that's it.
Some of them work 100-hour work weeks every day of their life, like every week.
Yeah,
of their
some
life,
of them are probably happy to be locked down. They're like, fuck.
They just drop dead.
Get a break from work.
Some of them drop dead. They find people dead in the subway terminals with like their suits on and shit, like hemorrhaged
dead
out
from exhaustion.
Yeah. Now that being said, I saw one video where it was like some random white guy and he had one of those little universal like voice things, one of those translators.
Right.
And he went over to one of the women, gorgeous woman. He goes, "May I kiss you?" And she's like, "Okay." And I'm just like, they're suicidal. They're this easy. No, I gotta find me a Japanese wife.
Like, you're going to be dead tomorrow anyway. Let's just go over this hotel. You want to die a virgin,
Oh my God! Julie says, "Fall in her switch." Now, no, this is real. I'm not going to say who, but one of my buddies married a Japanese woman, and she was suicidal.
You know what I'm saying?
And
suicide is part of their culture. It always has been. It's like the Harry Carey and all that shit. It's like ritualistic, even like you kill yourself, then be dishonored or whatever, right? That's part of their culture.
This woman basically said to my buddy, she goes, "Don't worry about me. When you come home from work, I'll be gone." And he was like, "Okay, Bellevue time," and he literally had her ass carted off to Bellevue, and I was just
like, "What do you mean we're gone?"
I am a burden.
Oh my God.
And it was just like, what? And I met the girl once, and she never made eye contact. She just looked at the ground the whole time.
Dude, Asian, I mean, I'm not saying anything with race or anything, but Asian culture is different. It's weird. Like, compared to Western
Japanese culture.
What am I saying?
Because Thai women are just like,
a lot of Asian women are like subservient. It's part of the culture.
Yeah. Somebody said, "I'm going to marry an Asian woman," just some little mousy Asian woman who doesn't say anything. And you know what? I'm absolutely happy with it.
As long as she'll shit on command.
No.
This is part of the deal.
Oh, no.
Section 2, byline 3A of the agreement. Specifically
50 Shades of Brown.
That you must be able to defecate on command.
I made sure that she had taken lots of Metamucil. Her fiber intake was quite high. I could hear the rumbling.
Basket full of X-Lax and shit.
She was ready and plump.
Yoko Ono.
No,
yeah,
Yoko Ono.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about the girlfriend thing. You know, you don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I brought the fucking girlfriend. This shit broke up the Beatles. Like,
Oh wow, we're the
you gotta
Beatles.
ask permission. Like,
Bru-
no. I'm just saying, not in many bands other than that.
Bruce, I'm going with
Have
it.
you ever seen Spinal Tap?
I thought that was a joke. That wasn't a real band, right? They weren't a real band, right?
No, but I'm saying it's a takeoff of things that have happened of real things. Like
That's what
there's
I-
always a woman gets involved in
And
a
fucks it up.
band or something. Yeah. And then the one guy is always like bringing her around. Yeah. It's like, oh, I just said you could be on the show. Like fucking. And then next thing you know, she's just part of the show, and the other guy didn't ask for it.
What was
You know
that?
what I mean?
Was that like?
He
Did they
gets all
do? Did
shitty.
they have a real album? I never understood about Spinal Tap. It was
No,
a
it's all fake.
mockumentary. Yeah.
Yeah, but all those songs are real, but they're if you listen to them, they're ridiculously silly. You know, like they're not. It's a
Parody
fake
band,
thing, and
yeah.
yeah, it's a parody of they're just making fun of like 80s rock music, you know,
All right, now
and stereotypes about musicians and bands.
no. So little Asian mousy wife. I was thinking of Ty, and then what I saw what kind of creeped me out. Some guy came into my job to buy a bed, and his wife was like this 50-year-old Thai woman, and she was acting like she was 13 the whole time. And he's like, they don't mentally mature in the same way. They kind of act like a kid all the time from Thailand. And I was looking, and I was just like, God, fucking imagine like 30 years of that shit.
Wait, what do you mean though?
Like the way she was
What
acting.
was she doing?
I'll give you an example. She came in and
She like running around like begging him for candy bars and shit. I mean,
minus the candy. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like. Oh, massage chair. Oh, we buy this. Oh, I went to buy
oh,
this.
she's just so excited about everything.
and it
Well,
was
they just love life. You know?
no. It was like it
You
was
can't
like
stand to see someone loving life.
no.
You're like, look at this motherfucker.
That's besides the
All
point.
happy and shit. There's something wrong with this person.
Dude, what the fuck are you smiling about? Like my future is my
That's what I'm
future.
saying. You're
My
like,
future is gonna be like the fuck are you smiling
your
about?
happiness fucking disturbs me.
Coming up in my motherfucking house smiling and shit. You must have lost your goddamn mind. And I see you walking near my car, motherfucker.
The kind of person is so happy it pisses you off. Like,
You coming up in this bitch smiling. What you got to smile about? We got Donald Trump Jr. as president for the fucking 4th term in a row because of y'all dumb motherfuckers. And we've got COVID-22 eating a hole through my
you
ass.
think this fucker's coming down the pipe?
He'll try. Not
No, that's what I'm
immediately.
saying.
Not
No,
immediately.
bro.
He'll dip his toe in the water. He'll go around. He'll dip his toe in the water. His dad will. Make sure she wasn't a Thai tranny. No. Oh, so my buddy.
Oh, you didn't finish the Ellen Page thing. Were you going to say something about it?
No, I just I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
Elliot Page.
Elliot Page. I don't know if we talking post-op, pre-op, going to op.
Now that they didn't say in the article, but what I'm saying is, Ellen Page went away for a while. I haven't
Yeah.
seen or heard.
She was in B movies. She was in like.
But I'm
straight to
saying I haven't
DVD.
seen or heard from her in a while, a long time. So she's been kind of under the ground. And then she pops up today and is like, "My name is Elliot."
Well,
And
no.
I'm-
First, she came out and said I was gay, and that was
that
a
was a
whole-
long time ago. She
like
turned out
5
to be a
years ago.
lesbian.
Yeah.
No, it's the same. She said, "I'm a lesbian" or whatever. Well, who big fucking deal? You know, who gives a shit? And now today, she's like, "My name is Elliot," but they didn't. What I'm saying is, they didn't say if she had an operation or not. They didn't say she's post-op, pre-op. They didn't say that. They just said she wants to be a man, known as a man named Elliot now.
Has anyone ever gone back the other direction? I wonder, like, realize, this wasn't for me.
No, there is those. I believe there are people like that.
Umbrella Academy.
That, but see, that's what I say is like, no matter what, you can't just put it back.
No.
It's not like, oh, I'm sorry. Can you just put that back and be like normal? Like, no. Once you start doing that, you fucked yourself up.
Now, I know people who are taking the hormone therapy, but they haven't gotten the surgery yet. So
No, I get that, but I'm saying if you get the operation
Oh yeah, it's
and
one
then
way.
you're like, you turn around and go, I changed my mind several years later. They can't just put it back and it can't just be the same.
No, even if you were to lop off
Like-
somebody else's
like
and
you-
sew it on.
Yeah, but
it
that's
doesn't
why
work.
I say I don't understand it for that reason.
Yes, that's my. All right, so
Well,
okay.
you'll fuck up all your sexual pleasure for the rest of your life, you know.
My thing is this:
Uh,
she's 33 years old, give or take. Okay. No, you hear these stories about like Jazz,
I
that
don't have
girl on
anything.
Discovery, and you find out, hey, you're a kid, and you're like, you know what, I identify as a female. Before my male hormones kick in, fucking make me a girl now, please, for the love of God. And you go, okay, fine. When you're at 33, I'm like, I don't know what, and you do what you want, but my thing is, now if she doesn't get a career going forward, or are we going to automatically say it was transphobic if her career doesn't just explode as Elliot Page? Or are we just going to go, you know what, maybe I don't know what to go with this one. I don't know what the end game
I do
is.
wonder about that sometimes.
Because she's not just he is not some random person off the street. This is somebody who was famous in the public
Academy
eye.
Award winner, I believe.
Yes. For a role in which she was
as a pregnant woman.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, it's like me with this goatee. Yeah, I remember that. I was with the pregnancy bump thing, and
Ellen Page was on Trailer Park Boys in the very beginning.
Trailer Park Boys?
In the first season, yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one. What is that?
You never saw Trailer Park Boys?
Sitcom?
It's a Canadian comedy show.
Really?
Yeah, and
if she's Canadian,
I believe so.
Okay,
and she was really young too. She played this little girl that rode around a bike. She was Leahy's daughter, I believe.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
But she was only in the first season, and not that much. A little bit.
So she was like the Richie Cunningham. She went out to ride on her
right.
bike, and we never saw her again.
She was in all those movies, and then she was in Juno, of course.
And then that was it.
And won the fucking Academy Award.
And she was in that good movie, Hard Candy.
Wasn't she in Inception?
Yes, but she was like a tertiary character, but she was still in Inception.
She was in
and she was good.
Right.
And she was in a movie called Hard Candy. I think it came before Juno, where the guy who plays the owl in The Watchmen is a pedophile. So what she basically does is she sets him up, drugs him.
The guy from the Conjuring movies?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hard Candy was good. In other
I can't
words,
remember that guy's name.
She tricks a pedophile and makes it look like she castrated him. And she puts like a fucking paper clamp on his nuts and puts ice over it and says she's going to castrate him. Then she shows his nuts in a fucking shot glasses. She puts his nuts in shot glasses, and then she goes, eunuch, EUNICH. You better learn how to spell that. And then she throws them in the trash in the blender, and she's and flushes them.
Oh, wow.
And then he
eventually sounds like hardcore.
He gets out and he realizes that she put a paper clamp over his dick.
Right.
And his nuts. And then she sets up, she calls the cops, and she calls this girl he molested when he was like the first person he molested, and they all show up, and he hangs himself because it's just, she was an X-Men. She played Kitty Pryde. Played Kitty Pryde. And she didn't fit the role. I mean, she did the thing. She walked through walls. That's what Kitty Pryde does. She walks through walls. That's it. And then she punches Juggernaut, and Juggernaut goes, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!" And that was it. That was her contribution to X-Men. Juggernaut called her a bitch. This is what you haven't. You did a role in Inception that could have been played by anyone.
I'm a dick because I'm really a man. You need to use the preferred nomenclature.
My name is Ron.
No, I don't care one way or the other. That's why I always say it's like whatever makes him happy.
Right, but now
I don't care.
But now, see, here's the thing.
But it's interesting the question that you asked now. It's like now she can't. If you can't get a role, it's just like, oh, now it's a transphobic thing. Like, well, who knows?
I think you've made it off.
Nobody can know.
I think in that regard, when that first happens, see, some people are just so comfortable. Some of us are just like, look, I don't want to vote against you. I don't want to tell you where you can shit and piss. I don't give a fuck. But there is going to be an adjustment for everyone else around you. And some of you are walking around and you're like, I'm a woman. No, there's nothing about it. And some of you are like, yes, I've taken the hormone treatment. I've changed my outfits, my name, register everything. This is who I am now. And I'm like, you went the mile. She just looks like she threw on a blazer and is wearing a Kangol hat. That's the picture. He's wearing a blazer and a Kangol hat. dude. And I'm like, are you on the way? Like, what stage are you at in this?
What do you want him to do? Sign up for MMA or something?
Yes. I want you to become a WWE wrestler.
No, I'm just saying, like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I see some of it, and I'm just like, Ty would agree with me. Like, you know what? Dress and look like the sex you want to be, as Ty Rivera would say. Some of these people, I think, some of it to me looks like attention.
Well, have you said someone's like, we don't know what you're doing, and I get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm. So,
you would, if you're clear about it. And I said she's pretty clear. She's like, I'm a man now. My name's Elliot. Like,
I'm a man, baby.
Elliot.
Hey, and that's my point. Like, that's my point now. So, do you get typecast and you just do these kind of like transgender movies or genderless? Like
I don't know.
Like Star Trek Discovery, their big thing is they have two non-binary fucking characters, like some like fucking hermaphrodite looking characters, and you're like, okay, what's your name?
Look, but see, that's the thing that's tricky about all this stuff. When you talk,
are you doing it for the sake of it, or are you doing it?
Well, there's that, but it's also the part about society trying to be more accepting of this stuff. It's like. Because you can't deny, it's just like people who say racism doesn't exist. Like, you're fucking full of shit. If you're sitting telling me that these people haven't been marginalized and treated like shit by the culture in general,
racism's over. Voting Rights Act.
No, I'm saying you're lying.
The Voting Rights Act.
There's still fucking homosexuals and people that get beat up by assholes just for being what they are.
Yeah, trans people get killed.
And trans people get killed and beat up all the time. So
I get that.
It's one thing to support them, which I do fully. And it's another thing to be like, okay, now you're taking that, that's going a bit far, like.
My thing is, for some people.
That's the problem is human beings can never find fucking balance.
No.
It's like over here or over here.
I
would treat you like total shit over here, or we gotta say, other pronouns and X
I want to know. Yeah,
no,
fuck that shit.
We're fucking over somebody somehow.
Please, if Paige came up to me right now with that Juno voice and a blazer, and I said she or anything feminine, fucking let that shit slide, because you know what? We're not all at the same page you are. No pun intended. We're not all at the same level of understanding. I think that's my hardest thing when something like this comes about is
it's always about intent,
right? My intent
again, it's like if you just said, like, I've known you my whole life as Ellen Page, you know what I mean? So if I'm talking to you and I say she or something, and you start flipping out, it's like, well, it's not that I was doing it to be a fucking
you got to give a wide berth.
It's like,
you have to.
I fucking forgot that you changed or whatever. I did it just now when we were talking. I'm trying very hard consciously to call Elliot him or whatever.
Elliot,
right? But if I slip back and say, yeah, Ellen Page, her, she was in that movie. It's like, it's not like I'm doing that to be an asshole,
right?
But they'll jump and say you are. Oh, you're attacking me somehow. It's like,
also, can they
like that?
Can they do? Because I don't know what they did with Chastity Bono. Can they make a penis?
Now, if there was somebody who said, I don't give a fuck what you say to me, you'll always be Ellen Page, and I'm fuck calling you a girl for the rest of your goddamn, like, now that guy's being a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a huge difference. You can't just be like,
Elliot Page be able to pull off male roles. Hillary Swank did a great job in Boys Don't Cry. So why wouldn't? Well,
Well, that's the thing about actors.
That's my
act,
and that's my question, though. I mean, that's my question is my thought with her is, because we haven't seen her in a while, is she going to turn this into I'm disenfranchised, or is she going to go, I'm going to keep working at this until I find a new niche and readjust? I don't know.
Well, see, that's the thing is, I think that's why I was saying that's an interesting question you brought up, because there is the question of, is this person trying to use this as some kind of excuse as to why I'm not getting it.
And asking that question in and of itself is considered horrible, but I'm asking it with a damn straight face, because to me, you know, the genesis. What was the genesis of the decision? And that's not my place.
Well, first of all, you have to be like, okay, was a lesbian. She came out as a lesbian.
Right.
So then you have to figure, okay, so
The next progression.
she's the man lesbian, obviously, in the couple, you know, or whatever, right?
Right.
Like, because I don't care what anybody says, and this is one thing that I find amusing and always have about homosexuality in general is if you get close to homosexual people and you see their relationships, they're just like fucking. One of them is a guy, one of them is a girl. You know, like one of them has the masculine role in relationship, the other, and I don't know if that's because of culture or what, but it's like, what's the fucking difference? Like, my uncle is a woman, basically. You know, I lived with them literally for a few months when he came back home, and he's a woman. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Like, he acts like a woman. You know what I mean? I come home from work, he's in the chair crying and shit. He's like a woman.
Did you ever see
and
the
like,
one?
I'm just saying, like, if you're dating this guy who's a guy with a beard and shit, you're dating a chick. It's like,
Did you ever see the one? There's this couple
he is
who got
not a
pregnant.
man in a traditional sense. I'll tell you that.
There's one out there where there's a gay couple that got pregnant, 2 men, and it turned out that it's 2 men, beard, the whole 9 yards, and it turned out that one of the 2 men was transitioning from being a woman to a man, and they were having vaginal sex and got pregnant, and then he finished. Yeah, this is
Wait,
true.
what?
So there was his
He
couple.
had been a woman first.
Was a woman first.
Okay. So he had all the parts.
Right.
Right. All right.
And was taking the hormones. So had
Okay.
all the male hormones.
Right.
So at one point the guy's just like,
Wait for he's fucking anyway.
yeah, might as well.
in the post-op or whatever.
Yeah, he wasn't there yet. So he went and had vaginal sex with the person. They got pregnant. So it was just a picture of 2 dudes with like mountain men, but one's like 9 months pregnant. And well, Jim. Yes, Jesse.
It was like this chick, dude, this vendor chick that comes into the store. She just had a baby, right? Literally, like she was out for like a month, and then I saw her again, not just like a week ago, and I was like, "Oh, you're back," you know? How are you? Whatever. So I see her again, and she's like, "I need you to open up the case thing for me." I was like, what do you need? She's like, I need to buy something, you know, and it's in the locked case. And I was like, okay, well, what do you need? Like some, you know, like, she's like, a pregnancy test. And I was like, thought to myself, man, you might want to buy some rubbers or. And she goes, this is what she says. She goes, yeah, it's just the worst luck ever. And I was thinking to myself, no, this is poor decision making. What do you mean you fucking just had a baby and you let this guy just blowing up in you again? Like, are you fucking serious? You don't expect that this might happen? You know, like, this is how stupid people are.
Hold on. Let me demonstrate what she should have done. Does anyone have dental floss? Just tie it in a knot. That's all you gotta do is tie it in a knot.
Buy some rubbers or something. Like, do something. Holy shit.
And you know what? You know what doesn't get you pregnant? Blumpkins. Blumpkins don't get you pregnant. You can't get pregnant if you're blowing.
I gotta go to work. I don't want to end on the fucking Blumpkin again.
You can't get pregnant off rusty trombones. Okay?
But you can get a whole lot of money.
Yeah. You can get a whole lot of money off a Blumpkin and a rusty trombone and no kid involved. Now, you're going to need to buy a lot of Listerine. A lot.
A lot.
All right, so Julie says rules are interchangeable. I'm bisexual, and when I had girlfriends, sometimes I was the dominant, and sometimes I was more feminine.
Maybe, but I'm just saying my personal experience. That ain't the way that my uncle, I said, is a woman. Period.
But does he
He
dress
acts
up?
like a woman.
But does he dress up?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
He'll do the drag show thing, not all the time.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
go out like that usually, but he'll do the drag show thing. And
It's so
I'm
hard to
just saying,
shovel snow
he's
with
a
these
girly man.
boots. He's a girly.
and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love
There's
you
nothing
scream-
wrong with
I
that.
love you screaming it. He's a girly
And I
man.
love him dearly, but what I'm saying
He's a
is,
girly man.
what I'm saying is, even that. She's like, well, they flip flop. Well, they trade places. Yes, but they're still the same dynamic role in a relationship. One is a man, a dominant role, and the other one is the,
A girly man.
it's just how it works.
Your uncle is a girly man.
It's just how it works.
He's not a man like Hans. Girly man.
Right.
Hans and Franz, that was the best.
It was good. Oh,
Uncle Franz.
we bump you up. Like,
We pump you up.
right.
Look at it, little girly man. That was such a good series. It was like the late 80s into the early 90s, I think, was the first.
Well,
it
they
was the
went
best.
into the 70s. Come on. The first incarnation was great.
For me, it was the 80s to the 90s,
But
then
I'm
the
saying
70s.
they went through all these periods where they were like,
Terrible.
it was great, and then it sucked.
When
and then it
Eddie
was
Murphy
great,
was
then
there, it was
sucked,
terrible,
then
but he
great,
was
then
good.
it sucked,
When Will Ferrell was there, I didn't like Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live. I thought he was awful. I hated the cheerleader bit.
Really?
I
Well,
ha-
some of his bits I didn't like, but some of them are great. That couple that plays the keyboard and sings the religious songs.
yeah.
That's a great sketch.
Oh, and no, Julie says she prefers wearing the strap on. Well,
See,
that's you're the dumb.
that's
and
when it comes.
No, I wonder now. So for me, the
See, I always wondered about that though. See, I think, how do you get pleasure from that? How does that work?
oh no, some of those strap-ons are double-sided.
Oh,
it's
in
rubbing
you too.
It's rubbing her,
It's double-headed, but except it's got a belt.
and she's probably got something that's rubbing the
I'm
clitoris.
just saying.
And then
It just seems
it's a lot
don't
cleaner than a
people are fucked up.
it's a lot cleaner than a dirty Sanchez. Which you know what, you were.
I'm not saying anything about it. And people can do what they want. And I said again, I don't judge people about anything. I don't give two fucks.
Now, Julia, you should realize that I excluded the dirty Sanchez.
I do think it's all weird to me. I'm saying because I don't understand it. I'm not into all this stuff. I'm not into dressing up like they're like Furbies and shit. Like there's all kinds of weird fucking people.
Furries.
There's people that fucking want to act like babies and shit. Have you seen that? It's real. People that want to be like, oh, she's a dog. Like she's on a leash.
Oh yeah, and she's barking and all that nonsense.
Yes, like dude, people are fucked up.
Hey, wait a minute. If you fuck a chick up the ass who thinks she's a dog, is that bestiality? Would you go to court for that? Like if she just wanders into the court,
There's
like
a technical loophole there.
she doesn't want to eat anymore. Is it a turn on seeing a woman come? Am I right, guys?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I just said that before.
Yeah, you got to know.
It was like, the squirting was weird until you realize, oh, I'm fucking really getting her off, and then it's like, ooh, it's hot.
yeah. But if it's in your car and you got to clean that shit up.
Well, that's what I said. It was like, have the courtesy to tell you that, so you don't fuck her in the car.
Because now my car smells funny.
Anyway, on that note, I got to go to work. So,
does anyone have any ideas of how to get the love juices out of a 2013 Camaro leather interior?
Please send your formulas to
caption
this at gmail.com.
I'm sorry,
We don't have that set up yet, but we will.
It's pungent.
If you'll send them your recipes to get the pussy juice out of the car.
I already know the recipe of how I got it in there, but, which I mean, and now
Febreze.
and
It's
no,
like a temporary solution.
Febreze doesn't work.
Febreze works for a minute and then it goes away.
Oh no,
and
I've
it's
got
like,
the pine
oh.
tree, but the pine tree is asphyxiating me. So now the pine tree is masking it. So you there's a whiff of Badissi, and then you smell the little pine tree, and it was like suffocating me. So I put it under my car seat. So now my car from the bottom up smells like musty pine tree, and then the Febreze does nothing. The Febreze makes it smell like fresh linens for like 2 minutes,
No, that's it. And
and then you drive it.
when
And
it
you're like,
goes away and
you're
then the
like,
smell is still
"Oh."
there. Yeah.
All right. So where the airport is, the McCarran Airport, there's a highway and there's a tunnel. So as I'm getting close to that, I'm just like, and I'm just opening up all the windows, trying to get the cold air. Maybe the cold air will disinfect it, kill the pussy juice.
Oh man, I can't believe it. That you wouldn't have thought of that. You're like, oh, this might be a problem. It's like a skunk. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, gonna spray with a skunk.
Well, somebody was showing was like, "Oh, look at Rob's car," and they had their kid with them, and you're like, "Oh, look at Rob's car," and they opened the door. She's like, "It smells in here," and I'm like, and I was crying on the way home. I was like,
Sounds like the Orleans. Why does this car smell like the lobby of the New Orleans casino?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that, Ro. On either tomorrow, I'm gonna stop. There's a place that will professionally clean it for like $25, and I'm hoping that it's you know what, because you know what the funny thing is, every time I go, it's like a place run by Mexicans, and every time I'm done, they have a disappointed look on their face, and then they just hand me a bag of random garbage that I didn't know was in the car,
Right.
and they're just like, "You're done. Here's your shit." I'm like, oh.
Right. All the stuff you were trying to hide.
That's like a half a thing of Arby's curly fries. Oh, with cheese. I would have liked to finish that.
Right. And you wonder why the car smells.
I'm thinking there's
It's that girl's puss. It couldn't possibly be the 6-month-old cheese sauce and fries that's underneath the fucking seat.
I've looked. I'm thinking that I'm hoping it's not a rubber. That'd be gross.
Oh God.
You know, for whoever finds
all,
that.
all crusty, like cracking when you. Oh, here it is. Got to peel it off. And it makes that fucking noise.
Oh no! Well, wait a minute. What if it's still moist?
Pound it.
Wait a minute. No, but what if it's still wet? Like, what if it's still wet? The guy grabs it.
Fucking gross, right?
And if like,
It's like sea monkeys growing in it. Like,
oh no! Oh
Right.
no! Oh why? Oh.
right.
Now I gotta give the guy like
As
$25
usual.
more dollars. You know.
We love you all. Thank you for watching. I got to go to work. I wish I could hang out longer, but I can't. Again, if you like us, tell your friends, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody. It'll be a